One mic. It's your boy Mask Off Malachi. I'm here. I'm here with you. The boys, the fellas not here. It is just me, the one and only Malachi Lee today. Mask Off Malachi in the building. I'm in the building. I'm feeling really good. This is a very special episode. One, because this is the first Mask Off episode with only one Mask Off member. That's very special to me and you. Two, I got One Mic Entertainment in the building. Man, make some noise for them. Ooh, we don't have clapping noises, but clapping your minds. Clapping your minds. Yeah, so we got them coming through. I'm about to say gang of comics, gang. I don't know gang signs, but if I did, gang signs always look cool to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I probably just threw up a bunch of sets for real. So if you're a gangster and you're watching this, I mean no harm. Yeah, feeling really good. I had a great week, great week of hustle, the grind, just getting out to it. Great Comedy Hill show. Great one Mike Thursday show. Man, that was a fire show. And we're gonna talk about that later too. So yeah, super fire show we had. Getting it in, getting it done. Feeling good with that. I'm working on the crib right now, you know what I'm saying? So I yeah. Things are on the up and up. And I'm learning how to maintain and dominate my lane. You feel me? So yeah, we're gonna get it cracking. This is usually the time I ask everybody, or they would ask. I'm gonna just keep it freestyling. I'm just wilding because this Mask Off, and nobody can tell me that my jokes is lame because this is just me today. Sorry. So let's start with the motivational minute. The motivational minute. So I'm okay. There we go. I see. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's happening, but we are gonna do the motivational minute. Trust me, we are. Trust me. Hold on. Trust me, we're gonna do. Oh, it's right at the top. Today's motivational minute is about teamwork making a dream work. Okay. You need a squad. You need a strong team around you to be able to build, to be able to dominate, to be able to perfect your craft. Even in the field of comedy, or if it's golf, any like individual sport or team sport, there is still a should have did some tongue twisters. There is still a team around you that must be strong. You're only as strong as your weakest member. You know what I'm saying? There are no weak members if you a strong team. If everybody's on their P's and Q's, everybody pulling their weight, that's a strong squad. You feel me? So make sure the people around you are strong so that everybody pulling their weight. So y'all all getting y'all weight up. It should all be about the up and up. And that's your motivational minute. Strong teamwork make the dream work. Boom. I just changed it right there. Not teamwork to make the dream work. Strong teamwork make the dream work. Because if y'all in here on some weak junk, we ain't having it. You feel me? So that's your motivational minute of the day. Ooh, hey, I'm feeling good producing this show. I ain't gonna lie to you. You feel me? And then I'm gonna take that off like that. Ooh, I got the magic touch today. Yeah, dig. Okay. We're gonna get straight to it. I got my people in the background. This is y'all warm up. Yeah, I only see two of y'all already. But anyways, I got One Mic Entertainment in the building. Let's see who we got in the comments before we do that first. And then I'm gonna bring y'all in. Let's see who we got in the Planet Ant chat today with the one and only. Okay, nobody in the Planet Ant. But somebody's watching, so I see you watching. I see two people watching. Yeah, it's your boy Mask Off Malachi, and we doing it big. We got One Mic Entertainment. Give me 1 second, and they about to slide in. Give me 1 second, and they about to ride in. Give me 1 second, I'm about to start firing. Did that rhyme or not? Nah. Okay, cool. Let's see what we got in the Mask Off chat. Oh, nothing yet as well. So, without further ado, let me introduce to you, One Mic Entertainment, everybody. I'm gonna go in the order that I see. This young lady, is a actor, an author, a comic. I don't see the rest of her list, but she's doing a lot of big things, and I'm super excited to have her in. Oh, she's TikTok famous for show. Make some noise, everybody, for it is. I feel like this is a comedy show. Danny Love. You like that? You like that? You like that? You feeling that?
I like
you
the
feeling
introduction. It's all
For
love.
sure.
I like
sure.
that introduction.
Hey, you know it's all love coming from above. Yes, indeed. You didn't put
background the whole time.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
I feel
up.
like I want to come
Yeah.
on stage. Like,
Hey, that's the vibe for the night. You feel me? Like y'all don't know, but we I need a joke from everybody before we get off this voice. Like, yeah. Y'all, you know this was a live show. You know what I'm saying?
right.
People working
See,
on their craft.
That's a
One new joke, go.
Right?
Like, yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. And next up, you feel me? You know, the book should be right here. If you can't put your book up, you lost. Where's my book? My book ain't even in arm's reach. All right, Danny, you trying to take over the show. Let me keep going. Let me bring in my next homie, my homie dog. My homie dog. That sounded kind of weird, but we're gonna rock with it. You feel me? Yeah, my homie dog, my homeboy in the cut. You know what I'm saying? He always got a fresh cap on. You feel me? Kate Young, everybody. What's the deal, bro?
Yeah, gang.
Yes, sir. Okay, I love the energy, man.
I've never been called a homie dog before, dog. That sounds delicious.
Man.
A homie dog.
Hey, stir me 2 homie dogs and a Fago, my G.
Right, Boy, I'm about to go get me one of them homie dogs as soon as we off of here.
With the chili Fritos, man. With the chili Fritos.
Oh, that sounds
What's
good.
up, man? So happy to be a part of the show, man.
Man, glad to have you, my
doing?
G.
What's
glad
good, Danny?
What's good, K-Love? How are you?
Why she just make you a part of her life? She said K-Love.
I mean K-Young.
Y'all ain't peeped that?
I haven't eaten.
Wait.
I haven't eaten real food all day, so I'm dieting. So when y'all said homie dog, I kind of got distracted, and then I started thinking about other stuff. And sorry,
I'm tripping. I'm tripping the most because K Young didn't even peep. K Young didn't even peep game. What happened? What's going on?
I didn't peep it either.
She said K Young. I didn't know she said K Love.
Hey, it sound. Now that I think about it, this sounds very similar. So I
think
yeah, man. Yeah.
Funny,
all right, and we got 2 more, but I see 1 more right now. So as of now, we got our second female of the One Mic Entertainment crew. So happy to have 2 strong young ladies on our squad. Make some noise, everybody, for this. I think this is already probably like 50th time on the Mask Off stream. Make some noise for Arya.
What's up,
Arya? We had 110 episodes, and you've been on about 4% of them, boys, for sure.
Exactly. Listen, I'm almost always watching though.
Right, absolutely. Still there. How you feeling? How's your day?
A1 since day one, you know that.
You feel me. How you feeling? How's your day? What's going on?
Oh, listen, I'm off work. I'm happy.
I know that's right. Come on, somebody. Yeah, K Young, fix that cap, my G. I see you, dog.
Yeah.
I see you.
I was looking like, why I look chicken? Let me see.
This nigga like, hold on, G.
Got me out there looking like.
Hold on. Go ahead. Hey, fam. Reintroduce me, fam. Reintroduce me, man. I can't come on here like that.
I think I got it this time.
Right. Nigga, K Young trying to stay young, nigga. That's what it is.
Stay young.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
This nigga 2 years away from 45, nigga.
Right.
Hey, don't be talking about the 40-year-old.
Oh, dirt.
I forgot how old I am. Don't be look.
Man, all y'all niggas, y'all could have all been I could have been your offspring.
And that's where the conversation changed. So, what else is new?
I'd have been 12.
I could have been your offspring in another universe. Yeah, I'm gonna bring my son into the comedy game, Malik Ali.
Whatever.
All right, y'all. But this is the One Mic Entertainment Squad. We got 1 more that was just here. You know, the nigga on the east side. He probably that's what it is. They ain't got a strong connection on the
Hey, watch, I'm on the east side.
Hey, you was having trouble backstage too. Talking about, can y'all hear me? Like, yeah.
Right.
Hey, don't you? People try to defend, but they make the point even stronger. Like, yeah.
I wasn't having trouble. Y'all Negroes know y'all was just ignoring me. Don't even try it.
Sis, we
Nah,
would never ignore you.
Not at all. Yeah, we set the play, and then we was like, I'm gonna kick y'all out. Then everybody got kicked out, and then you was backstage like, ow, ow, ow. Like, nah. Everybody kicked out. Y'all done right now. It's like, nah. But yeah, man. So we're gonna get it cracking. We just had excellent show last night at the One Mic Thursdays, Comedy Thursdays. Man, this was one of the best shows we had in a minute.
It really was.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Nico Hall hosted, man. Nico did a great job, man. I'm proud of that young man.
Yep.
Y'all the same age, but go ahead.
Nah,
Right. You know that was Harold talking. Shh,
we are all young.
Oh, that's Harold. Okay.
I'm a young man too. We all young men. You feel me?
Like, we all young men.
We all young men.
All of us.
Man, he been throwing jokes, throwing shots all night,
all day, ain't he?
Right.
All day.
You don't treat us like this at the One Mic Comedy. Now you up here taking your mask off for real.
Hey, mask off podcast. You feel me? Like, mask off. This is what we do. If you ain't know, you better ask them about it. It's like,
ask them about it.
All right. You ain't hear that. I tried to keep it going. Yeah, so we had a great show. Nico hosted. The energy was high. Hey, we got some chatters popping. C Baron said East Side. Yeah, C Baron. Hey, C Baron, you got to pop out on us one time, man. But yeah, Nico hosted. He did a great job. The energy was high. I went first. Yeah. I purposely wanted to go first to start the show off with a bang, start the show off with that energy, and put a little pressure on y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You feel me? But yeah, it's just I love the game, and I want to put myself in different positions to challenge myself as well. You know, I always want to continue to stretch myself and continue to put the pressure on. So I want to talk to y'all about how y'all felt about last night. K Young, what was your thoughts, man? You go on.
Man, so I gotta agree with you. It was like one of the dopest nights. I feel like everybody had a strong night. Like, you know what I mean? For the most part. Personally, I did it was a little unorthodox because, like I said, like you just mentioned, you went first. So like you're one of the strongest comedians. So it's like the strongest went first. So me personally, I can't speak for anybody else, but I went like, I think third to last. I went right on at the Smooth. And I'm like, dang. Right. Wow. So it was funny because and then Josiah too. I think he went on like maybe two spots before me. So the way I normally approach going on the stage, kind of like cool, and then like I might kind of like take level up a little bit. I knew I couldn't do that because if I came out there with kind of like a little low energy, like people wasn't gonna feel me. So I think I did okay. I do think it wasn't like my best show, but it wasn't also like my worst show. And I appreciate that though, because of the lineup. Like you realize like when you coming on at like heavy hitters, you got to make sure you coming out there with high energy. Like I love what you do before you come out. Like, you know what I mean? You be getting geeked up, like jumping around and stuff like that. Like that's how I probably need to, I mean, not exactly like that, but I need to start coming out there with that type of energy instead of like coming out there kind of relaxed, because sometimes it may not work on the crowd. So I appreciate it from that aspect. Everybody did good. Like I said, for the most part, I feel like I did fairly well. So I appreciated that night. Good.
Man, son, that's what's up, man. Yeah, I think everybody, because you still do have to be yourself. So it's like finding that balance of what's high energy for you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because the thing is also is if it's not genuine, the crowd gonna peep that too. You feel me?
Yeah, they can feel it.
Yeah. So man, that's great, man. Man, great job, Kay. Aria, what was your thoughts on last night?
I had a ball. It was just fun for me. But then, for me, it's always high energy. I'm having fun. I'm learning as much as I can, and I'm trying, and I'm tweaking, and I'm getting my comedy game together. So you know, and I'm doing it amongst family because we all have just literally gelled so well and become more and more like family. And we laugh together, we tell each other off, we get back and we make up, and it's like it's hilarious, you know, and we really push for each other, you know, to do well. And that's the best part for me. We're always pushing each other to the next level. Hey, you know what? Stop making excuses. Get out your own way. Come on, you can do this. What you mean you're not funny? Don't tell that lie. You are funny. Yes, you are. You can do this. And you know, and we just really, we always have each other's back. And I love it. So I think every show is a great show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And I love the family aspect of it. And we're gonna get into that in a minute. I'm gonna get Danny's thoughts, and then we're gonna segue around. How you feel, Danny?
I love the camaraderie that we have, and last night was like a really, really good show because we kind of like, it's like Young and Arya was saying how we hold each other accountable, and then how we push each other. Because Mike Larry, it's funny how he still be pushing you, even though you went through the class, but he still be wanting you to, you know, he wants you to see something in you that you may be like, I ain't ready for it to come out because it's too much work, or I may not see it. And he was so slick last night because he had Josiah go right before me. And then he looked at me and was like, and I'm like, and I looked at him like, really?
That's right.
I had to. I'm like, and the whole time Josiah's up there, I'm like, oh my God, you know, this is crazy because, you know, he's been doing this way longer than me, and I'm up here like, but I just had to let go of myself, and I think I did the best I've ever done, and people were coming up to me saying like, girl, you were funny. I liked your new material and blah blah blah, and it was just like, because I had no other choice, because I didn't want to look stupid.
Right.
Like, even if it wasn't funny, I'm like, I'm gonna make this funny because I don't want to look stupid right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. I totally agree. And I didn't hear your set, but I heard that this was one of your best sets. So yeah, that's so.
I know
that's
you be
so
coaching me, you be Les Browning me and stuff. I'm like, where's Les Brown?
Yeah, I got you, Danny, because I see it in you too. I see that potential in you. So I remember that talk we had a talk a few weeks ago. Yeah. And two, that's hitting those outside mics. That's what helped. You know what I'm saying? That's honestly what helped you is getting those outside mics. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't hit those mics, you wouldn't experience what you experienced Thursday. I can almost guarantee that, because our Thursday mic, we're blessed to have that mic. We're blessed to have that crowd and that energy. Most comedy places aren't like that. Most places you do stand up in Detroit are not based around that type of energy. And that's what builds you to have that tough skin, is these other places that are like, oh man, I gotta be on my P's and Q's in here. Like, I gotta know what I'm talking about. Like with the Thursday joint, you can kind of, it's something that happened for you. You feel me? Where it's like, it's hard to bomb there. You feel me? Like, it's really hard to bomb. Like, you gotta really suck to just dry the place out completely. So yeah, it's those outside mics. So I'm super proud of that. Let's get into we got a couple comments. Let's hit these real quick. C. Barron said East side, shining the East side out. I feel it. Mia Tillman, what's up? She also a part of the One Mic Squad. She be holding it down at the door, man. She was like, hey fam. I saw him up a dude one time. He was like, because I only got 950.
I only got 950.
She's like, well, you gotta go home, brother.
Not me.
We don't play.
Oh,
right. Yeah. So then we got she also said, she said, y'all did good. Y'all have me laughing until my stomach hurt. It's always a fun night. Dope. She said, I've been there since y'all graduated, and coming from a person in the audience, y'all flourish weekly. Wow. That's a high compliment.
Wow.
Yeah. Because she's been to pretty much like 99% of them boys. So for her to say that, that's how you know it's real. You know what I'm saying? And we got my OG Big Tone in the building. Mask off, Big Tone. He in the comment section. Yep, he's 1/4 for the co-host of the Mask Off channel. So shout out to the OG. Much love to you. See you when you get back, my man. Yeah, so let's keep the show rolling. I want to get into y'all careers. Let's talk a little bit about that and what y'all have going on. Danny, you are a actor, a comedian, author as well. Let's talk about it. What got you into comedy first, and then we'll talk about your other stuff.
Well, like I always say, it seems like I got in comedy by mistake because I joined Mike Larry's class. You were in the class. You saw how bad I sucked.
Me and you
You saw the very beginning, and I didn't even think I was going to graduate.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. Let's wait before we go into that. Let's talk about Mike Larry in the class first, and then everybody can because that's how we're all connected. So let's talk about that. Then we'll talk ourselves. So we all took Mike Larry's class. We're all part of one Mike. Katie Young, I don't think you have, but you've been around since we've been doing this.
So, yeah, I didn't take it.
Right. But Mike Larry's the one that did the class. He produces that Thursday show for us, which is giving us a platform to work out our material weekly, and he had different sets of classes. I think in the like third class or something. And then Arya, you were in this very last class.
Yeah.
Danny was in the class with me, which was 2 classes ago, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yep. 2 classes
ago.
Yeah.
2 classes ago. And then you have others from, the classes he done. So we had a big graduation in November I think he had 3 classes up until that point, 2 or 3 classes up until that point. And then weekly, it's been a group of people weekly that's been coming every week and working it out. So shout out to Mike Larry. And real quick, he got July 30th. He's got a 1-man show he's taping. Yeah, man. Super proud of that. At the Redford Theater, get your tickets. I'm gonna pull up the what's the name right here. Oh, we got another one Mike Entertaining. I don't know if that's a word.
Entertaining.
Yeah. It's a perfect time to bring my man in. Tyrone, call on that man. What's the deal?
Tyrone.
All right.
Junior.
Dog. Man, how you feeling, man?
You the dark Tyrone?
The east side, bro. Nigga lights got cut off.
You got no lights.
Yeah, nigga lights he got 7 minutes of electricity per day.
Yo, you stupid.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back on. He could probably read our minds and lips, but
right.
So let's get back to it. Danny, go ahead. How'd you took the class on accident? You said, what does that mean?
I passed it by accident. I took it just to see. I was like, let me see what this is about. Because I've always been like funny. I've been in different plays where I play like a comedic role or whatever. Or people would say I'm funny, just regular talking and stuff. So I was like, let me see if I could be, learn about comedy. But I didn't. I don't think it processed me. I don't think I processed like, oh, you're going to do this so that you can become a comedian.
Right.
Yeah. And then when I did my little first thing at Nandy's and I was high off of all the contact stuff, I was like, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die, but I did it.
You did it. And now you're here. So that's good. I'm going to segue and bring another special guest from the One Mic Entertainment crew, my brother in the game, Darcy. What's the deal, man?
Darcy in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, my people?
What's up, man? You
made it.
Yeah, he crossed
You're a traveling man.
Yeah, he crossed the country, made an appearance on us. So I know you got conferences and hands to shake and baby's forehead to kiss. So we gonna keep you moving, man. Yeah, how's your week, man?
Hey, this week has been crazy, my brother. Like I let y'all know, I can say it's on the news. So I'm late because I was stuck in a police SWAT situation. So what happened? Yeah.
So you didn't see his text.
I'm down here.
I'm about to take you off the stream. Ain't gonna be no snitching on her.
Hey, he already listen. So I'm down in Atlanta, right? We go to my family apartment where we at. And it is blocked off every entrance. And it's like 20, 30 cars deep. Every entrance is blocked off. And we were sitting in a line for over 2 hours. police SWAT is filling up the street. Yeah, you got the big black trucks. They got everybody. End up finding out a guy shot a deputy and they barricaded himself inside of this area and his car.
Man.
So yeah.
Wow.
But besides that, my week been great.
Right.
Bring the rain and the sun at the same
But
time.
on better news.
Right. Wow,
Yeah.
man. I'm glad you okay. Let's start with that.
Glad you're safe.
Yeah, man. I'm
thanks.
glad you're safe. Okay, cool. So we talking Mike Larry, we talking the one Mike, we talking our individual careers. So I want everybody to give me an intro on how they got into comedy and where they are in their comedy. Let's do comedy specifically because we got a lot of people. I want to make sure everybody gets a chance. So who is that moving? Somebody got a lot of noise going.
My bad.
Okay, thank you. So Danny, Danny good. K Young, how'd you get into comedy, man?
So I actually started doing videos on Instagram. I think my first video. Yeah, started doing videos on Instagram. But funny story, my first gig or stand up was at my job. So
really?
Yeah. People have been I think it's every quarter we have this big meeting, right? Like I work for Quicken Loans. Let's just start there. Or
okay.
Rocket Mortgage now is what it's called. But basically we'll have this production meeting every quarter, I believe it is. Big, about 450 team members, something like that. And they will ask, like, if you have like a talent, you know what I mean, if you sing, dance, play an instrument, like, go ahead and showcase your talent. So some people who were familiar with my Instagram page, like, yo, you need to do the comedy. I'm like, no, I ain't doing no comedy. Like, I don't do stand-up. I just do it in front of a camera phone. And they was like, man, just do it. So I can't remember who it was, but a few people encouraged me to do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I did it. I put in, they asked me, like, to send them, because they want to make sure I'm work appropriate. So they asked me to, like, send them something like a clip or something like that. I think I sent them something from my phone. I can't remember. And then they selected me, I should say, to perform. The most uncomfortable part outside of, like, being in front of my team members was they wanted me to do the whole show, like, before I do it live. So I got to do the whole show with my three like superiors. You know what I mean? It was like my regional vice president, my divisional, and then my OD. I think that it was. And then they were telling me exactly.
Won't be no nigger stuff here.
Well, I mean, no, I knew I wasn't about to be out there saying that anyhow. But
no, you knew they was.
Yeah, you knew they knew. I already know I wasn't about to get out there and do that, but no, they
about to lose your job, yo. Well-being.
The crazy
I'm a
thing
full-time comedian now because I'm out here.
I'm fired.
All I do.
No, yeah, they was like, they did tell me it was 2 jokes that they didn't want me to say. So they was like, yeah, take those 2 jokes out. And it wasn't even nothing inappropriate. It was about like a previous like leader we had. Like, he didn't get fired, nothing like that. But my company changed leadership. So anyhow, I'm like, all right. So I kind of like on the fly almost had to like rework my show because I had my show set up like perfectly. But I got out there, man, they started laughing even before I can get out the first joke.
What?
Yeah,
off your intro type deal?
Like off my intro, like I started off like I forgot what I said. I was like, so let me tell you, and then they just started laughing like, I'm like,
okay, that's fire, man.
So in closing, that was what really made me feel confident that I can do this. So, and when that show went tremendous. The next show I did, I completely bombed, but thank God
that's how it happened. That's literally
how it happened, right?
Yes. Yep. That's how it happened for me, man. It's crazy. Like Because after that first one, you'd be like, shoot.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, I'm about to
call
go
Dave
down.
Chappelle, right? Hey man, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna get to Darcy because I think you pressed for time, my man. So just to make sure you do get a chance to tap in.
Guys.
We got Tyrone pop back in too. So yeah, Darcy, what what's been up with your game? How did you get into comedy? And you was actually me, Darcy, and Danny was in the same class.
Yeah. So I got into comedy because it's funny. I was working at Quicken Loans. And I was an intern for Quicken Loans.
I need to get a job at Quicken Loans. Y'all,
Right.
they working comedy careers.
They're laying off people now.
Listen,
They ain't never hired me. They said I was too east side. I ain't understand.
You ain't understand.
Tyrone, you can't come to an interview with your own crackhead, brother. That's where you messed up.
On deck.
You can't have your own assistant. So, but what happened was...
I understand now.
So I was doing an internship for Quicken Loans. And in my internship, long story short, I saw that people wasn't talking to their higher up leaders, like the other interns. It was like kind of siloed. And I was like, why? Like, they're here. Let's talk to them. Let's see if we can get some money from them. That's literally what I thought. So then I created a program for a mentorship program, basically. Got that to Dan Gilbert. And then I started talking to Dan Gilbert more. And then I became closer to him and his intern. And in the midst of it, I'm just talking regular junk. He got us like a PlayStation 4 at that time, and an Xbox. So we playing games, talking cash junk. Dan is laughing. He like, yo, you pretty funny. So then go to the intern project, and I have to speak on the behalf of my group. So I just grab a mic, I get on stage, and I'm just talking, making people laugh throughout this entire thing. I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm like, this is pretty cool. So
Bro,
after that,
okay, go ahead.
Man, you got layers.
Right.
Okay. Listening, like.
So then after that,
I don't even want to tell my story now.
Right, I'm reading that up. My story sucked. It was like sucked, and everybody went all the way up to good story.
Yeah, I was blessed by a billionaire. He gave me a gift of gab. Ain't nothing to it. Like,
dog, it was crazy. Because it turned to me having to host a lot of their internal events. But that turned into me just trying to do a YouTube page, and I wanted to do stuff about marketing. That's what I'm into. And I was like, this is boring. So I was like, let me just tell stories about my life. And people was like, this is hilarious. So I was like, let's keep doing that. Then I got into Mike class because my dad knew him from high school. And I was like, I want to see if my comedic timing is right. So then I took the class, and now we're here.
Darcy,
that was awesome.
That's an amazing story, bro. You have no business ever trying to not do this. Like, if it ain't supremely lined up for you, dog, like,
right?
Who tells jokes with Dan Gilbert?
In the curve.
Right?
Yeah, like, my story ain't nothing like Darcy's. This is crazy.
Right.
God told Tyrone asked God could he be a comedian. He was like,
I guess.
Do you, bro? I was like, go ahead, do you, bro?
Let Jesus take the wheel on that one, brother.
Right. Man, that's what's up, Darcy. That's amazing. It shows that what our purposes be, and we can't run from them. You know what I'm saying? That shows you can't run from them because you're gonna be positioned, and is for you when people ask you randomly to do it. Like, hey, go tell them people some stuff. You like, okay. Hey, y'all, last night I was, it's like, oh, y'all like that?
Right.
All right, Aria, how did you get into comedy?
So back in the day, no, I'm joking. But seriously, I have always loved comedy.
I'm gonna keep my joke to myself on that one.
Yeah,
You laid it up. I was like, I'm gonna leave her alone.
Yes, do that.
Said back in my day, I was like,
I didn't say back in my day. I said back in the day. I was thinking about the song back in the day. But anyway,
right, a lot of those days.
You don't know about that song. I was singing the song for you, Aria, and nobody called on because they young.
Y'all
they
both
don't
had
know.
a lot of them back in the day.
I don't have any back in the days.
We don't really
get
get
like that. 40 is not old, okay?
And you are hoping to get to those days, so you might want to leave us alone.
And I'm 4 for 7, so let's stop. People
Alright,
think
go
I'm
ahead,
putting
Aria.
bad. Let me stop.
But I always have loved comics. I love to laugh, and I love to see people happy. So comedy has always been something that I enjoyed, and I always wondered, if could I be funny? Could I be a comic? Would this work for me? Would anybody laugh at my jokes? And it used to work as the ticket girl at the door for all types of comedians in different shows around the city, and just had a blast meeting them and watching them and laughing with them and stuff. And always you would say, so how do you become a comic? What do you need to do? And the response was almost always identical. Well, you just gotta get on the mic and do it. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's gotta be a little more to it than that. And so I never really tried it, because they would get all types of hecklers and they would handle them. And I was like, yeah, it's more to it than just getting on the mic trying to be funny. It's something I need to know. And just kind of pushed it aside, kept on doing what I was doing, because I'm an actress, I'm a writer, I'm a teacher, I'm a travel agent. At the time I was doing locks and braids. My theory is God gave me talents. I'm gonna give them all back with interest. So whatever I can put my hands to and do, I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it well. And just kind of pushed the stuff to the side, just never really messed with it again. And then along came me having this best friend named Malachi, who just has always been in my corner. We have always gotten along like two peas in a pod, even though he liked to try to do a lot of old jokes, and he gonna get stomped one of these times. But it's okay. We always would laugh and talk about different stuff. And then he told me he was taking a comedy class, and the light bulb immediately went off. I was like, what do you mean a comedy class? Who has a comedy class? Where's the comedy class? I want to go to the comedy class. What time is the comedy class? He was like, slow down. And literally after that, the rest is history. I went through all types of personal things happening in my family and in my career as a teacher. And I was just like, okay, maybe this ain't the time to take the class. Maybe I should just back off of it. And it was almost like God was like, beep, if you don't get in this class. So I took the class, and I've just been laughing and enjoying every minute of it ever since.
Oh, super dope. That's amazing, Aria. I'm super proud of you. When I didn't even know you wanted to do it when you had said that, and that was amazing to me. And also seeing you doing it, going through with it, and now you here every week, and we getting it in. And last but not least, my guy Tyrone. What's the deal, man? How you start up in this thing called comedy, bro?
His kids, child.
Say what's up, Mega Man.
Hey, he is teaching his kids generational disrespect.
Your little boy will get roasted, fam. Bring him back. Get your
got it too, boy. Stop playing.
Man, y'all wait the same, boy. Let's go.
But I don't know. I really wasn't looking to take this route for real. I really was like bud for a whole year straight. About, one of y'all classmates. Yeah, about Marcus.
Okay.
Yeah, so like for a year straight, like when he started like last year back in May, he kind of was like on me, like, bro, I think you should do comedy with me. And I'm like, I'm not a comic, you know what I'm saying? But like that's more so your forte. But I always been known as like being funny, I guess. Like I was the type, I never really used to get in trouble in school because I made the teacher laugh as well, you know what I'm saying? I got out a lot of trouble because I had the teacher always cracking up, but it's like, that funny stigma just kind of stuck with me. So, like I said, a whole year, he like, bro, come on, bro, come to one mic with me. I didn't even know about a one mic, Mike Larry, nobody, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, bro, come on, hit the stage one time for the one time. And I'm like, you know what? Matter of fact, it was a new year. I'm like, you know what? New year, new me. He wanted me to try this thing. I'm going to try it out. And, I kind of been digging it ever since, man. So that's how I got
said, kinda, huh?
Yeah.
Kinda.
I ain't sold on it yet. I got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I'm still kind of.
My man, a lukewarm comedian.
Right. You gonna get swallowed up quickly. You better make a decision.
You're
You
in
gotta
there.
say pause when you
In
say
there.
stuff like that to another man, Malachi.
We
I
didn't
ain't
talk
even-
about the hot dogs, and now we're talking about this.
Anyway,
Wow.
anyways,
What did you say? Yummy
anyways.
dogs? What was it called? What'd you
Nah,
call it?
homie-
K-Yard?
A
Yummy
homie
dog?
dog. A homie dog.
Homie dog.
Homie dog. Well,
Y'all
tell us
funny,
something,
man.
man.
I don't. I'm about
We
to kick
love you
y'all
no
off.
matter what.
I'm about to kick all
Matter
y'all
what.
off this boy in a minute. That's what's about to happen. I keep playing with me. Nah, yeah, man. But you man, you got to be 10 toes in it because it'll start getting rough. Like, because what happened with me, and I'm not saying like with everybody, but those that have that mentality, it's eventually you're gonna phase out because it's gonna get harder and the demand for it increases. So you have to continue to meet that demand, because like you do one thing, you gotta do another thing. You doing that thing, you gotta do another thing. And so it's like I had this way that when I started out, I didn't know I could be full throttle in it. I didn't know I could go all the way. This was like 2 years ago. And then I did good. I had a next show and bombed, and then bombed twice. And I was like, yo, what's up? And then even like early on when I started back, like a few months ago, I hit a wall where I was like, yo, can I even be a comic? Like, is this even for me? You know what I'm saying? Like having those type of thoughts. Like, and I had to talk to Smooth about it. Like, yo, like that's how I'm feeling, man. He like, man, look, don't even worry about that, man. So like really seeing that I was being tested, like, cause I had a good run. I had like did 3 shows in a row within like 4 days. Me and Mike Larry was on the same show. I held my own till I did real good. And I was like, my time was increasing. I was doing 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. And it was like I did like 4 good shows in a row. And then I did one at Sloppy Crab, I remember. And it just did not go as good. And I was looking over the mic like
This one time in band camp.
Help me.
Nigga.
I'm like, teacher, can I go to the bathroom? So I hit that wall, man, and I drove home like, man, see, this why I don't even be.
You sound like where I'm at right now. That was
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Gotta do it. That's
That'll
the type
do
of stuff you watch from a distance. I ain't even watched that tape. I just, you ever
Like,
recorded
I
your,
don't know that again.
Yeah.
you ever recorded your set, bomb?
It's
like, yeah,
It just bro, I just deleted it. Like, hey.
I know what happened. I don't need to watch it.
I don't need to see that one.
Them boys be stinging, man. Them boys be stinging. Let's
We
talk
feel
about
so
that.
bad watching it.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about bombing. Like, let's talk about that experience. Has anybody had some glorious bombs?
Man. So I'll go first if y'all mind.
Yeah, please. You got one. I can tell.
So I was at I can't even really remember what the name of the place was. It was my barber. He used to do like open mic like at this place off of Kirkwood. Dang it, no. Off of Chalmers, I believe. It's like, and, I don't know if you ever heard of a comedian. His name is Shorty.
Was it Mandy's?
Mandy.
It's like a bikers club.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I've been there before.
I performed there, and man, I got up there. You know, this the east of the east side, nigga.
No, yeah. And Shorty is ignorant.
Right.
Like
that boy, and you know, I do clean comedy. I think we all do clean comedy, but like, I'm in that boy saying like the harshest word I'm saying is nigga.
I do cuss a little bit though.
I do clean.
Oh, you do okay?
raise your hand if you clean.
Right.
Praise the Lord, amen.
No, man, but
Hey, Tyrone, put your hand.
Tyrone was just shaking his head.
man, but I'm in there.
That nigga do clean cocaine.
Clean cocaine.
The good stuff.
Man,
Come on,
Nico
man.
is not in the chat. What is going
Right,
on?
Nico and Brian. Those are the cocaine
Let 'em
addicts
know,
of the
man.
group. Nico and
True.
Brian.
Go ahead, K-Young.
No, but yeah, man. So I'm in there, and I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about, I don't know, like I can't even remember. Like it was lame though, and they were just looking at me like, and I'm like, dang. So I try to hurry up and wrap up and get off, but Shorty was like, no, keep going. You got more time. I'm like, I don't want to say nothing else. Dog, I didn't get booed, but when I tell you they were just looking at me, yawning, I'm like, man, this is the most embarrassing feeling ever, dog. That's worse than getting booed, in my opinion. When niggas is just looking at you like where's the punchline? And I didn't already say the punchline. I'm like, yeah. So did I ever tell you about the monkey and the two dogs? I was lost.
You say the joke again a different way.
I can see Kay just on the stage looking like Tyrese. Like, what more do you want?
Right. Hey, he grabbed the hat like.
Yeah, man. But that was before I knew like the fillers. You know how when you bum and you say something like, so anybody married out there, or make some noise if you you know what I mean? I didn't even know those fillers, so I'm just like, yeah. So that's crazy. That was my filler.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
That's
Y'all
crazy.
ain't gonna laugh at none of that, huh? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Bet. All right.
Hey, I think I'm gonna do that on my next show. I ain't gonna laugh at none of that. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Anybody else with some famous bombs?
I don't have no famous bomb, but I bombed a few times.
Yeah. Let's hear it now.
I mean, this is like the worst feeling. Like you just like I usually be like when I feel like I'm about to bomb. Like last night, we had a good show, and I felt like okay, I don't have nothing else before my time was up because it was like 6:40. I did 6:48 or something. I was like, all right, that's my time because I didn't want to get booed.
No,
people laughing right now.
You have to know. No, Danny, that's a rule.
I know, but
no. That's a rule. I rather leave on top than fill my minutes with a subpart joke at the end. Like leave on that hit. If you 2 minutes in, okay, you can't just tell one joke. If you already after that 5 minute mark or so, like 6.5, that's a good time. And you rolling, boom, that's my time, y'all. You feel me? Because it's been times where I have them. And then I'll have them so good, I'm like, all right, let me hit them with one more.
One more in there.
Like,
and that one more don't come off the finger roll too much. I'll be like, oh, I missed, huh? All right, John, that's my time. Like, what?
You messed up your whole show.
And then you can't try for another one. So it's like,
bro, I left. I left my set. I was halfway through. Yeah, it was on Thursday. It was halfway through. It was one guy that was laughing super hard. Everybody was laughing, but he was laughing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stop here. And I
remember that.
But the time that I bombed, I felt bad because I got off stage and then Mike looked at me. He was like, I just wasn't the right crowd today. And I was like, I never felt that feeling before because I tried out a whole new set. I talked about religion because I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness and a Baptist. I had to change a whole new set. I threw that boy away immediately. I threw everything that I created away. I was like, I'm not going back to this. I'm gonna stay in this little stud world for a little bit longer because this is hitting. You feel me? I'm gonna come back to religion a little bit later. But that was like the closest thing I had to a bomb so far, and just have, like Kay said, have somebody just look at you, like, yeah, that was it. Y'all didn't try to double back on it. I doubled back on the joke, and they still didn't laugh.
They still look
worse.
I wouldn't throw the jokes away. I just try to tweak it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that one you tweak that away.
Tweak it.
That one away.
It could be a couple
with somebody else with a different crowd.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just telling you now,
I feel like I bombed Wednesday.
more nervous because I have not had that yet, and I don't look forward to
Oh,
it.
good. Good. All right. Good.
It's
I felt
definitely a
like I
learning
bombed one
process.
day.
When I first bombed, Mike
So-
was at the end of it, like, yeah, you suck. Right after I bombed, he was like, you know that was bad. I was like, yeah, I know. That's that
Hey,
family right there.
Mike can tell you. Mike will tell
He
you.
will tell you flat out too.
He'll tell you with some distance though, because he don't want to get too close. He'll be like, he put his hands together. Like,
Right.
yeah, man.
Yeah. He's acting
The
like
person-
you got COVID when you bomb.
right. Whoa. Hey, that was bad, man.
Hey, the person who gave me the feedback that actually hit me though was D Jones. I did that set. I got off stage. D Jones was like, yeah, you funny. You do something new, and I was like, yeah. He was like, hey, don't ever do that again. And he walked off and just left me. Just sitting.
Wow.
So yeah, don't do that again. Just left, and I was like, what?
Hey,
I looked
yo.
over, man.
Wait.
I was like, all right.
Sir, I am trying.
You got to be confident in comedy.
You do. All right, so we on the tail end. So we're gonna hit one more topic and then we can get up out of here. Let's talk about one principle in the game of comedy that you have stuck the closest to. Like a note, a nugget, a piece of information that's helped you to get to where you are now. That each time you had to keep on this one principle. Y'all think you're hard, ain't y'all?
Yeah.
Mine
Tyrone,
would be,
like, what's the principle, nigga? What's the principle?
No, you talking about the head of the school, right?
Right.
Stop playing with me, Megamind. Yeah, wrong.
Now we talking about something that's out the broom closet, nigga. That's what it.
Yeah, all right.
That's crazy. That's
Use that
crazy.
Tyrone to sweep the hall up, man. Keep this junk clear.
I use that. Stupid, dog.
Who got something for me? Talk to me.
I mean, just be consistent no matter
Okay.
what happens. Like, and it's hard. Like, no matter. For me, at first, when I would bomb, I would pay attention to the crowd, and you're supposed to pay attention to the crowd. But now I try to focus on what is Danny doing, and that's kind of a life principle too. Like, what am I doing to, do what I got to do in my purpose, and just do the best that I can do. Leave it on the stage and keep it going. And if I make a mistake, it's okay.
Okay, good consistency. I agree. I totally agree with that. K-Young, what you got?
Man, mine's is just real simple. Like, if the more mic you touch, the better you're gonna get. Yep.
I
That's
man,
it.
100% agree with that one as well. Like that's what got me to where I was. I was hitting views like every week. You know what I'm saying? Views is one of the hardest joints. So yeah, it was that consistency.
Oh my God, views.
I'm scared of views. After seeing Dark.
Hey, views my people.
Really?
Hey,
I haven't been like since we went.
Hey, bro, I love views. They get you tough.
No, views build you up, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like Ari went to views by herself the other week. Yeah, that was gangster right there.
Hey,
Oh, Aria.
I would never. You are a thug. You hear me?
Gangster in, okay.
Man, I had
fun too. That's the best part. Listen.
going back to bombs though. I bombed at views. I don't know if I told y'all this, but I bombed at views only because. So there's a certain level of consumption of a certain substance that I know that I'd be good, but I did that substance right before. Like Ugly Jason pulled me outside and we just kicking it. He's like, "Hey, you?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I did it. I was in that boy like. But it's so funny because like even when I'm scared, I'm confident. So he asked who wanted to go first. I'm like, I want to go first. And it was a good crowd in here. I don't know if y'all know Stromae. Stromae was headlining. I went, man. It was like somebody told me my jokes before I went, and I'm trying to recite them. Like,
oh God.
What do you say again?
Like you know the one.
What do you say? Fellas, you grocery shop? You okay? I know y'all want to laugh. Don't you hate when that cart be in your way, man? And you gotta put your elbows on it. I mean,
Wait a minute, that's not
it
how
was
that
bad.
goes. Let me start
Right.
all over again.
Dog,
Wait,
yeah.
so ain't nobody gonna laugh at that?
Right.
That's crazy.
It was
That's
bad.
crazy.
That's one where
It
they are
was
laughing
bad.
at you, not with you.
Absolutely.
Oh, just like when we went to that spot on Friday. Remember that man with that big old beard? We were laughing at him and not with him.
Yeah, that guy's funny. That guy was
I
funny.
got
I'm
a
still trying to
principle.
figure out what the heck he was talking about. So
I have no clue.
You got a principle, Darcy?
Yeah, the principle for me is to have fun, because I know a lot of
Mm.
times when I was doing, like, even if it's social media stuff, if you start looking at the business side, or you too focused on where you can get out of it, not really what you're putting into it and having fun with it. No matter what you do, it's gonna burn you out. So Mike told me that. He was like, "Yo, have some fun." So when I get up there and I just have fun, you can tell a whole different energy. My energy is better because I'm just one trying to be me. So have some fun while you're doing it. If you ain't gonna have fun while you're doing it, then why you doing it in the first place?
Come on, somebody.
definitely,
I love that, man.
most
I
definitely.
love that, Darcy. Yeah, and I
Yes.
totally agree. That's the only way that they can really feel your energy is if you having fun. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great point. Who's next?
I'll go. Mine is do it afraid.
Mm.
Do it afraid. Because there are going to be some days when you are literally scared to get in front of that crowd, to go to that place. Don't think I was not nervous when I went to Views, but I said, you know what? Ain't nobody available but me. Last time I didn't go because wasn't nobody else available. I ain't doing it again. I'm going to
Come on,
go.
somebody.
I'm going to have the experience. I'm going to find out what I need to know. And I'm going to be a comedian and they going to laugh.
Come on, somebody.
So
That's dope.
do it afraid, man. It's so worth it. You learn so much, you grow so much, and you find out really there wasn't anything to be afraid of,
Never
because
was.
God always got you. So
Yeah.
do it afraid. Don't let anything stop you.
I love it. I totally agree with that one. Everybody went?
Well, yeah, one more. We can't listen. We are on a
Tyrone?
little.
I just live. I mean, it's not only with comedy. I stick with these principles when it comes to my life as well. I just remain confident and manifest. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. The way I approach a lot of things in life, I'm just confident. I don't care if it's a job interview, if it's some new young lady I'm trying to introduce myself to. I'm just gonna be confident. I know I'm not experienced like a lot of comics are, but when I get on that stage, or even when I come in the room and I'm looking at y'all, it's like I'm gonna kill y'all tonight. So y'all better come with y'all A game. Even if you do better than me, it's like I feel like I'm gonna be top dog. I'm gonna have all the knee slappers, and you know what I'm saying. Even when I sit there and tell myself, "You're gonna kill it tonight, bro." Even if I might not, because Wednesday I told myself that, like, I'm gonna kill it. They were staring at me, not one ha. You was there, Melody.
Not one ha.
Not one ha. They just looking at me like, so all y'all ain't had no uniforms, dog. What's going on? Everybody was poor, huh? They ain't like none of the poor jokes I was talking about. Like, yeah, brother, you need to get off the stage. But I was telling myself, like, bro, I don't care what y'all said. That was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter
your
whether
material,
you laughing or not, I felt like it was funny. I was like, I know I ain't tripping. They ain't get it. It must have went over their head or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just remain confident and I manifest a lot.
That's excellent, man. And that's a great principle, because that's one of the reasons why I knew I could bring you in on my night, because I knew that regardless, I knew you would stay calm. Like, and that'd be the biggest key is not panicking. You feel me? So I love it, man. I would say for me, mine is be yourself, because that's the only way that you can really come off the stage authentically is to be you. The stories have to come from you. Everything is you. It's your energy. It's your likeness. It's your style. It's your voice. It's your demeanor. It's what you're wearing. It's all you. And every time you get on stage, you're telling your stuff, telling people who you are, and they have to listen. Like, it's you in control with the mic. So once you are yourself, you good. And that's why I love comedy. That's why, because I've been acting first. I was an actor first. but I got into comedy. Comedy's number one now because it forces me to be me. Like acting, I was playing these other characters, but comedy, I gotta be myself. I can't play a character because the crowd don't pick that up.
My son do love Megamind. You did your thing in that, bro.
He wants to give you your flowers, my boy.
We out here giving flowers.
You did your
I
thing,
appreciate
dog.
it, man.
You made Tyrone the dad of the year. He said, I can have him sign it for you. Get it?
Yeah, you know, I really appreciate that, man. And you know, I'm hoping you got your royalty checks from your third appearance as the Wizard of Oz, man. I know you was third string, but you was on the roster though, fam.
Little Scarecrow.
He was on the roster. Yeah. He was the backup to the backup. He was the scarecrow stick. Like, I got
backup. Yeah, I was MJ stunt double. Y'all ain't know that.
Hey, they hung the scarecrow on Tyrone. Like,
all
right, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man.
Hey, hold on, Malachi. Wait, we got one thing that we forgetting. We on a podcast with our family. How are we gonna tell them? How we forget to tell them to create a community? You need to have these people around you that's going through the same situations. They can motivate you. So, for example, Malachi and Smooth, I watch them and I tell Mike, I'm about to kill them. Wait. And then we'll go back and forth like how Tyrone was talking about. Or when they both featured at Views, I was like, all right, I gotta do it now. So then I went to talk to Jason. So you have to create a community because they're gonna keep you pushing forward. You can have conversations like this. So create your community too.
That's great, man.
Good advice.
That's great advice because that creates, when you feel like you want to fall, you got somebody that boom, come on, no, we ain't falling. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll talk yourself out of it.
Go ahead.
You'll talk yourself out of it quick, and there's nobody there to renegotiate. So you be like, you need to stop, right? You be like, yeah, you're right.
Let me
go ahead and hang this up, right? It sounds like the logical thing to do. Like, hey, my man told me I suck, man. He was right.
He was right. Then you get that group text message that people like, keep going, you got it. You like
just hit another mic. Like, dang, okay, I guess I got
it. For you.
But you know what? I think it's really important, especially for me and Danny, because there's not that many women in comedy, you know. And we had them days when I'm like, okay, sis, don't get out your feelings, and she like, girl, you was funny. Don't be playing with me. You can do this.
Yeah, we be telling each other, like, yeah.
But sometimes I think it's vital, you know, to have that because there are so few women in comedy.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all holding it down. That's a lot. That's a lot for sure. So I definitely salute y'all. Let's give everybody go around, tell what they got coming up. I'm trying to get the flyers now, but just talk to us. You can start us out, Aria.
So most of what I have coming right now is acting. Of course, you know I'm always every single Thursday at One Mic Comedy Night to do my comedy. But I have a play coming up. It's called A Dream for Mama. Actually, me and Danny. That's on July 9th. And I'm about to start being a first AD. Well, I've already started working for the new movie Quick Money. So especially men, you have some time on your hands, you like acting and you want to be an extra, hit me up.
Nice. Dope. ADing out here, acting out here. You in a bunch of different bags.
Director, listen, baby, when I tell you, I have every intention of taking every talent and giving it back to God with interest. That is exactly what I am about to do.
All right, then. Love to hear that. Bet. K Young, talk to us.
So right now I'm working on just, as I kind of said earlier, like touch as many mics as possible. So you mentioned Ugly Jason, so I'll every now and again go perform with him on Monday, and then Views on Sunday. I plan to get to yours, Comedy Hills on Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
It's just hard because I work, like I gotta be up. gotta be at work at 6:30, so it would
Okay.
be hard like hanging out that late. But anyhow, so that's what I'm working on. And I'm actually talking to. I went to school. I went to Clark, Atlanta, so I know a whole bunch of guys out there that's doing comedy in Atlanta. They telling me to come
Okay.
and perform at their open mic. So your boy might be on tour.
Fire, man.
Performing
Fire.
That would be fire.
performing in Atlanta,
Yeah.
Houston, and LA. Yeah, as a matter of fact, one of my
Okay.
homeboys out there told me he got a spot for me. So
Amazing, bro. Amazing. Yeah, get it in then, dog. I love to hear it. Who next? Whoever didn't go ahead. Danny.
Okay, so I am, like Aria said, we're in the same play. I am playing little her, younger her, kid her, in a dream for
Kid her.
mama. I also have a book that's gonna be available for pre-order. I'm waiting on my website to be complete, called beautifulridgeway.com. People can order it. It's called Love Hates Me: Experience the Journey of In-Depth Healing, Script Renewal, and Generational Freedom. So I'm excited about that. Took me a long time to write it.
oh,
But you did it.
I finished it. So
Hey,
You did it.
finished. And finished
Congratulations.
strong.
Congratulations, Danny. That's amazing. That's amazing right there. Okay, Tyrone, what you got going? And Tyrone actually was at my Comedy Hills. You held it down, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, my guy.
Know it's more to come. And that's why I want to hear you talking 10 toes, man. I ain't trying to hear that in and out stuff. If I would have known that when the book showed nappy head, it's like
I know, right?
But nah, I'm supposed to be opening for the Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock tour. And,
fire, bro. Fire.
But no,
I'm with the dream, man. I'm with the dream.
For a minute, then y'all
I didn't not at all.
I'll be there too. I'm with you, Tyrone. I'm gonna be right there with you.
Yeah, I
bro.
was in the spirit with you. That's why.
I'm there.
I just told y'all we manifesting, bro. That's
Right,
what we
right.
doing.
It took me a minute
That's-
to catch on.
That's why we went. That's why we went along with it. K Young was like,
I'm like, what?
Right.
No, this nigga ain't that good now.
He's funny, but damn.
Right, like what you doing at one mic, nigga?
Yeah, right.
Tearing the stage up. But nah, last week was the first week I really branched off besides, just doing one mic, you know what I'm saying? And I did Comedy Hills like the last 2 weeks. But it's like, I'll be here and there now. Whoever got an open mic, I'll be sliding through. I don't really have exact plans, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just now branching off, messing with other venues for real.
Okay.
I feel like I'm polished enough to get my foot out there now.
Yeah. But that's how you get polished, is getting your foot out there. So
whatever.
Telling you the
Not
game, bro.
Don't throw me to the sharks like that, man.
Nah, you need once you get thrown to the sharks, you become a shark. That's why I'm eating up. That's why I was hitting views. I was going
niggas get
straight.
ate, bro. Niggas get
Hey,
ate.
and you come back alive. You come back alive, reincarnated, and you stronger. You know what I'm saying?
Resurrection, child. Resurrection.
Yeah. Like that's man. I didn't came back from so much. I didn't, especially at views, man. I was getting beat up in that place. Like even when I wasn't that when I didn't bomb, just barely surviving. They're like, man, they weren't even listening. Like just trying to figure it out. And then you go back to the tape. Like, okay, it's like you just keep going back to the tape, and it just builds this machine in you that okay. And then it's like you see in certain situations, like, okay, I've seen this situation before. Boom, I know what to do. Boom. And then it's all a part of the game. You want that fire. Because once you handle that fire, you can heat up. So but that's
And
been
like the Phoenix, you rise.
absolutely. I've been trying to get a graphic going this whole time. But this is the only one I got so far. Hold on. So yeah, y'all can catch us every Thursday at the Prosper Center. Y'all can catch us there at 8 o'clock, $10 entry. All of us are on the docket every week. And we got that. And then we have our coach, Mike Larry's One Mic show is July 30th. Mm-hmm. Here is the flyer. It's right here. Or not.
At the Redford Theater.
Yeah, Refer Theater. Tell me the information, please.
Tickets at tickets at refertheater.com/events/try not to backslide.
Boom. There it is.
Right.
What a commercial. All right. I'm not gonna spend any more time with this. I've been trying the whole show. Anyways, this has been episode 110 of Mask Off. Comedy Hills on Wednesday, One Mic on Thursday, July 30th for the One Mic show. Last words for everybody. What are they? Oh, hold on. I got you. Give me 1 second. This is my I ain't want to say this, but this is my first time producing a Mask Off show. So
Good.
thank you.
Good job.
Bravo.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So all the
You doing President Danny's job right now.
You said what?
I said you're doing President Danny's job tonight.
Danny? Oh, Dan. Yeah.
Yeah.
President Dan.
I was like, what?
I was like, Danny ain't doing that.
President
Right. Quick one-liner. K-Young, go.
Follow me on Instagram
There you go.
at K Young Comedy.
Bet. Danny, Instagram.
Follow me on Instagram at Beautiful Ridgeway and on TikTok at Beautiful Ridgeway 1.
Dope. Aria.
Follow me on Instagram at Aria the Songbird.
And Tyrone.
It ain't your booty, it's your beauty. Remember that. Follow me on Instagram at Most Def Junior. Facebook, Tyrone Meeks. I think that's my TikTok name too, Tyrone Meeks. Yeah, check me out.
Okay, bet. A couple of comments before we slide up out of here. We got the OG been rocking with us. He said, all equally funny. Honored to have seen y'all. The One Mic takeover. You already know what it is, OG. And he said, keep striving, my young Buddha. Ish. You already know it. C. Barron said, y'all got me rolling. Oh, I could put these up. I forgot. Oh, yeah, let me put these up. Let me put this one up. This one look dope.
Yeah, because I'm like, is Malachi making up comments?
Right.
I'm gonna make up some names and some comments.
Yeah. You know, praise God.
We're popular today.
Yeah, we popping y'all, but we've had a consistent 3 people in our chat watching and like 1 or 2 in the ant chat. So it's been a good show. Game time hasn't been here. That's one of our faithful viewers. But and then Tone said, Aria, get at me. He's interested. I believe that was just hit out his line. I forgot what you were talking about, but it might have been the play or something. But yeah,
The extras. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, probably so the extras. Yeah, that's probably was. Thank you, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so this has been Mask Off One Mic, episode 110, One Mic, with the One Mic Entertainment Squad. Again, Wednesdays, Comedy Hills, Thursdays, One Mic Thursdays, and July 30th. See y'all. We out.
Peace.